You may be wondering why I'm back in Rainvale High. Well, I was messing around with this map, and I found a way to break the shit out of it. So I'm going to show the entire experience, just so you know I'm not fucking with the game in any way. Right? I haven't done anything. Um, yeah, I, I don't even fucking know. Um, I'll probably speed up this first bit because it's kind of well, it's boring if you've already seen it, I guess. Um, basically, I just want to get like straight to the good shit. So yeah, see you in a minute. Okay, now. Um, usually at this point, well, first of all, the auditorium would be open. Hold on. I don't know what went wrong there, but usually at this point the auditorium would be open, and I would go in there to get the key. That is not the case here. Let me turn my render distance back down. Now, basically what I'm doing right now is I can't actually walk, so I have to fucking hop to the shed over here, or whatever it is. And, get over here, get the shovel, and then die. I don't know why the auditorium still isn't open, but it doesn't matter. Now, there are two things I want to show you here, and they are both over in this direction. So if you've played or seen this game before, you probably know that you can't go this way at the beginning of the game because there's barriers. So I found a way to bypass that. Basically, there's a certain spot in these woods where you can jump on top of the tree, and yeah, then you can just travel across the tops of the trees to get to the holy shrine. But that's not the only thing you can do. That's just the first thing I'm showing off. God, I'm lagging. This is a pretty intensive map. And I also have a bunch of programs open right now. I'll go ahead and get the holy candle out of here. Now, problem is... Oh shit, that actually got me. Problem is, the barrier is still there. Thankfully, this shovel can break dirt. Podzol counts as dirt. And so you can dig under the map here. And, conveniently there's a patch of Podzol right there, so you can just dig right out. So that's the first of two things you can do with the trees. The second thing you can do is a lot more interesting, in my opinion. Basically, you want to get as high up as you possibly can. So, yeah, give me a minute while I do that. Now you want to descend to about this level, and you can get on the roof. And okay, that cutscene apparently just cut off and randomly continued. But ignoring that, yeah, from the roof you can jump into this window. Now do not die at this point, because if you do, I believe it sends you back to chapter 3. Now if we go in here, get the student ID, and bring it back downstairs. Well, yeah, it should be pretty obvious what's happening here. We skipped most of the map. I was not joking. So we have gone from chapter 2 to chapter 5. And, another thing that, isn't quite as fun because it doesn't really go with the rules, but it's just, you know, while I'm here, I might as well point it out. You hit this button and then change your difficulty to peaceful, which you can do because the difficulty isn't locked. Give it a minute. Also, this is the horrible ending, so I haven't shown that off before. But I'm not gonna voice the characters because I don't feel like it right now. Anyway, yeah, the silverfish can't spawn because it's in peaceful, so the game just assumes they're dead and moves on. The zombies immediately despawn because it's in peaceful, so the game assumes they're dead and moves on. And then, since this is the terrible ending, yeah, I don't have to worry about anything else. I'm just gonna die instantly. But, well, yeah, not die, but you know what I mean. The end. For the record, I've been recording for 11 minutes. Sequence breaking for the win. If you found any bugs, I'd be glad to know about it. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah, I'd say that's a pretty major oversight. Anyway, this map is pretty old, so I doubt it's gonna get fixed. And honestly, I kind of hope it doesn't, because I don't know, I just like fucking around with glitches like that. But yeah, that was that, I guess. I got bored.